Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Toxic White American Culture Task Force. Today we're going to talk a little bit about toxic white culture in the workplace. Now, as far as I can tell, coming from Costco, I recently had to quit because I had to, forcefully resign actually, because I was bullied and harassed nonstop for years on end. So, I can tell you all about how white sociopaths operate, and I got a ton of experience in how to circumvent their shenanigans. So, what you can do, and what they will do, is usually operate a lot like a little mini fascist society. Basically, when you have that extreme favoritism, when you have, bashing of intellectuals to keep them from moving up and threatening the careers of people who are just completely devoid of empathy in most cases, at least at Costco. So there's a lot of good ways and tips. I'll give you some to circumnavigate all that. So just remember that the mantra of a sociopath is lie, deny, deflect, project. So they will lie about you. They have no problem lying. They will boldly lie to your face, and they expect you to get upset about it so that they can goad a reaction out of you. That's what they want to do. As soon as they get that reaction, they are going to jump, and then suddenly they're the victim. They're going to just suddenly flip everything right on you. So that's what they're going to do. So just keep your cool, first off, when you're really, that's what they're trying to do, is work you up. So don't give them the satisfaction. So we have lie, deny. They'll deny anything that you say about them. Anything. In real time. To your face. No matter how many witnesses, no matter how many people are crying wolf, they will deny every time. So do not expect them to tell the truth in any instance, especially at your defense, because they will not. So we have deflection is the next one. So they deflect a lot because that's all they can do, right? So they get accusations thrown at them all the time for all the horrible things they're doing, how they're treating everybody, and they don't accept it. They just don't even acknowledge it. They pretty much ghost these people out, freeze them out, and stop talking to them, anybody who's making accusations. And of course they're lying and denying everything too. So, but deflection is another way. They just completely let the accusations bounce off of them, and don't accept any responsibility for what they obviously do. Projection is one of the most useful ones to use against them, because most of the time, we've seen it with our president, we've seen it with any other sociopath that that operates, they will accuse you of being exactly what they are. They go to that such an extreme. They're so devoid of empathy that they will accuse you of being exactly what they are. They will accuse you of being the intimidator. They'll accuse you of being the antagonizer. So just be ready for that. And because a lot of these things that they do, they want to catch you so off guard by their horrible actions that you're stunned and you can't think. And then they can sneak in and they can victimize themselves and make you the agitator and the enemy. So, just some great ways, first off, how to just deal with sociopaths in the workplace. Know that mantra, lie, deny, deflect, project, repeat it over and over, and just know that those are the only 4 rules that they follow. Only 4 rules. They all operate in this exact same way. So you can take sociopaths and narcissists down easily if you understand exactly how they operate. And unfortunately, right now there are far too many of them out there. If you couldn't tell, but I learned how to do this. I had to learn the psychology at Costco because I was getting extreme bullied up here in Traverse City, and I had to forcefully resign in January, and I didn't want to after 12 years with the company, but about 8 years ago they had a mass exodus of intellectuals and leaders. The old school, the liberal founders who, ran the company with basically empathy on their billboard. We were, world renowned for treating our employees the best. A lot of people still believe that, but no, we have conservative nutcases at the helm right now, and they're fire and brimstoning everything. And so yeah, I had to get out, and so did so many others. But I'm working with NLRB, EEOC, And if you have a local civil rights department, you can work with them too. So those are the three agencies that if you have similar instances of extreme bullying like I do, NLRB, National Labor Relations Board, EEOC, and your local civil rights department. And I can help you get in contact with any of them. I'm happy to help. But I currently have a case against Costco Traverse City with NLRB. I was recently contacted by a federal investigator with EEOC who's working on a class action lawsuit because apparently charges are being filed. They can't keep up at any of the workers' rights agencies with how many charges are being filed against Costco right now. So yeah, and being in a mostly white rural area, I expected a lot of this. So I went into security early on so I could get the dirt on all of them, and I did. So now they're trying to mess with me on social media, and I'm just eviscerating them because I know everything about them. It was my job for a while. So yeah, they're still coming after me because of they tried to defend one of their racist employees. I kind of called him out on being a racist, obviously, because that's your duty as an American, as my grandparents, the anti-fascists, would want us to do. And two Hispanic employees came to his rescue, defending a racist. How ironic is that? So that's how deep the bootlicking sociopath rabbit hole goes at Costco. And they've publicly humiliated themselves, kind of destroyed their whole reputation in the town just by defending a racist. But hey, that's what happens. But just know that, yeah, white people definitely way more susceptible to narcissist, sociopath tendencies. Even when I was growing up, I saw these same tendencies in all my family members and just thought, God, how can they be so cold and brutalistic and unloving? And then I get out in the real world in the workplace and realize, oh, this is just how all white people are. So that's just great. That's just great. Not all, but, toxic white American cultists. So, but, well, thanks again, and I'll give you some more tips on stuff. And just watch out for the sociopaths out there. Don't let them bulldoze you. Turn the psychology. Use the psychological terms on them. That usually trips them up pretty well. Yeah, but good luck out there. Take care, and thanks for tuning in.